Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Phantom.Strategies. Today is September the 5th. It's about 11:30 a.m. Eastern here in US. I want to bring you an update on Bitcoin. We are seeing retracement in the market. On average, it's about 5 to 10%. A lot of coins are retracing, and especially in last I would say about 24 hours we have seen I wouldn't call it a major sell-off, but at least there is a lot of selling going on in the market. Now it was kind of expected that we have been going in a steady uptrend since mid-August, and it was kind of expected that we will see some kind of retracement. Like when we usually see a retracement in a stronger market, a stronger bull market, you will perhaps see like maybe a 2 or 3% retracement. But what we have been seeing in this retracement cycles is 5 to 10% retracements. That's mainly due to people are still afraid of getting burned, because a lot of people did get burned in this downtrend, and they are afraid, so they are selling. They're selling it first and then asking question later. Nobody wants to be the last one holding the bags. So they're like, okay, I made good 10-15% returns. Let's sell it. I don't want to know about what is going to happen tomorrow. I just want to lock in my 10-15% profit, which is fine, which is completely fine in this kind of market, because you have to adapt to the market, right? So the main thing that I have always talked about on the channel is adapting to the market. When we are in the trendy up market where things are just going up and up and up, then you want to hold on to things until it shows you signs for reversal, until it shows you signs where a market is changing its its mindset. Right now we have the market where it's it's very uncertain, and people are not comfortable holding it for the longer period, because they obviously got burned in a lot of this trading in the last few months. So people are using the stop losses, and you should be using your stop losses in this kind of market as well. Just making sure not going in with the heavy positions. So just being a little bit flexible, a little bit more agile. So previously I mentioned that the 50-day moving average, if we can get over the 50-day moving average and stay over there, that will be a good sign. We are a little bit below that right now. So let's see how the day trading, today's day end, and where we finish the market or the price action for today for Bitcoin. Right now is trading at 69.83. So a lot of Litecoin, Ethereum is also in news recently. They are doing a major shift on their on their fundamental, how from proof of work to proof of stake. So it's a very a drastic shift for coin like Ethereum. So a lot of miners are unsure about those kind of a strategy that is getting implemented by Ethereum management. So we'll have to wait and see how the trader and the miner reacts to it. We just have to wait and see on those things. It's hard to predict at this point of junction on how it will react from here and into the end of the year. I previously covered Litecoin. I mentioned about the 50-day moving average. This is I was going through the coins, and pretty much every single coin either is coming near the 50-day moving average, the black line right here, and retracing from there, or it's barely just piercing it and coming right back. If I look at let's look at XRP. XRP is far away from its 50-day moving Neo. Right on that 50-minute moving average and retracing back. I think the Tron was right at a 50-day too. Yeah, see, Tron is right around 50-day, retracing from there. So a lot of this a lot of these coins, they are like, you know, coming EOS right at that 50-day and retracing. So they are coming at that 50-day moving average, which every time it will act as a resistance. Previously, if you see those trading, 50-day moving average is acting as resistance. So if a lot of these coins are coming at the resistance level at the same time, do expect a pullback. Okay, I'm gonna say this again. This is very important. When the multiple coin do come to a resistance point, like moving averages or like a key resistance points in the chart, do expect some pullback. All right, now that pullback can turn from 2 to 3% into 7 or 8%, or like, you know, 10 to 12%, depending on the momentum of the sell-off. All right, a lot of time, like if that same thing, if the same resistance happens in the nice uptrend, you might not see more than 2 to 3% retracement. But since we are in uncertain market right now, we are in like a down trending, we are in a downtrend right now. We haven't got out of our like downtrend right now. Then do expect that, you know, retracement to like, you know, go into that 5 to 6% or perhaps higher into certain coins. All right. For Bitcoin, 6,800 is obviously a major support level for Bitcoin. I would like Bitcoin to kind of finish the day over that 50-day moving average. That will be good, and then have a follow through from tomorrow and break that 6,300 resistance in Bitcoin. So that will be an ideal scenario for bulls. All right, now we just have to wait and see until because this is not a good trading point to get into. I mean, this market is not looking where I would be starting a new position. Like, you know, I wouldn't be feeling comfortable starting a new position. If we have another round of sell-off, then I will look into adding into the position, existing position. Like, let's say if I have Bitcoin, then I will add some Bitcoin, maybe at the support levels at 6,800, and then there's a support level at around 6,500. So, but again, go very at small level. Do not try to go in at like, you know, go all in or with the large position until, like, you know, the market needs to stabilize a little bit. It hasn't really done that. So until the you know, the bears or people who are selling it will get afraid of selling, then you will see a major spike. All right, so let me say that again. Until the people who are shorting the market or people who are selling the market, until they get afraid of it, it's called short squeeze basically. So let's say if you're a short position and the market is going against you, it's called short squeeze, and they have to close the position, which will create a upward momentum. All right, so until that happens, we'll have to remain a little bit on a watch out and a little bit more skeptical about the market. All right, now any major move in any coin or any investment will come when it takes majority of the trader by surprise, whether it's on the downside or whether it's on the upside. All right, I'm going to say this again. This is a very important point. Any major move will come when you're trading a crypto, when you're trading a stock market, when you're trading commodities, when you're trading forex. Any major move will come either on the upside or downside when the majority of the traders are taken by surprise. What do I mean by that? I mean, when let's say nobody's expecting let's say a drastic upturn. All right, if the majority of the trader thinks that, you know, the market is going to newer lows, let's say if majority of the traders are thinking that market is going to, let's say, 5,500, that's usually the case when you will see like, you know, when you will see like that it usually fails. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. It's never going to happen when majority of the trader thinks that it's gonna go to 5,500. If you remember back when we hit that 20,000, okay, now a lot of people were expecting when we retrace, okay, it was a retracement, we're gonna cross the 20,000 mark. It never happened. You know why? Because everybody was so much bullish, so much you know, just singing, you know, hallelujah. It's usually, you know, doesn't happen, because it will take some time to absorb this kind of gains, first of all, and then you want to, like, you know, the majority of the move happens when people are taken by surprise, like this move from 10,000 to 20,000. That move, majority of the investors were taken by surprise. Okay, so same thing, you know, that kind of move only happens when majority of the investor get taken by surprise, some like news event to like fuel the action. So the timing has to be good as well. So do keep that in mind. All right. So that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. I will try to do some altcoins. Right now we are just seeing a lot of red in the market. I'm just watching the market right now. Let's see how it goes, where it closed today, and we'll have some better indication in the following days. All right, talk to you soon.